Have you ever felt like you were never someone's first choice? Like no matter how much you gave, it was never enough. Being the second option in a relationship is quietly painful, and yet most of us endure it, hoping things will change. Today, we're going to dive deep into why this happens, and more importantly, how to reclaim your self-worth. First, you need to acknowledge what's happening. If you constantly feel like an afterthought, it's not your imagination. Being someone's backup plan creates subtle, persistent heartbreak. It's different from being in a relationship where effort fluctuates. A second option means you're never truly prioritized. You might notice they only call when it's convenient, or they cancel plans with little explanation, and yet you continue to justify it to yourself. Maybe they're just busy, you tell yourself. But deep down, your gut knows the truth. Often the other person isn't even malicious. They might genuinely like you, but struggle to fully commit. Some people keep a plan B because it feels safe. They don't want to confront the discomfort of choosing, and that leaves you stuck, waiting for validation. It's not about your value, it's about their fear of loss. But your feelings still matter and they deserve attention. Recognizing this is the first step toward freedom. You are not the problem. The situation is. Being a second option chips away at your confidence. You start questioning your worth in subtle ways. You wonder if you're lovable enough, or if your love alone isn't enough to keep them. This can create anxiety and self-doubt over time. You might overcompensate to prove your value, trying harder, giving more, hoping they'll finally notice, and yet the pattern repeats, leaving you exhausted. Understanding the emotional toll is critical. Only then can you take the next step toward change. Here are some signs you might be their plan B. They only reach out when it's convenient for them. You feel like you're waiting for scraps of attention. They rarely initiate plans or conversations. Their future doesn't include you in a meaningful way. You're often uncertain where you stand. Small gestures feel inconsistent and unreliable, and yet you keep hoping for improvement. If this sounds familiar, it's time to reflect. Recognizing patterns is the first act of self-respect. You might wonder why we stay in these situations. Love is complicated and attachment is powerful. Sometimes fear of being alone keeps us trapped, or we cling to what we hope the person could be. Past memories and shared experiences make leaving hard. We tell ourselves things will get better with time, but hope alone doesn't create mutual commitment. Staying in a second option relationship erodes your value. Change doesn't come without action. The first step is acknowledging your worth. You deserve to be loved fully and wholeheartedly.